And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about ready to start game two here in a few minutes. Chuck Murray along with our crew in here. Ellie Oldendick, Ryan Murray, Luca Legault, fresh off Tommy John surgery up here in the booth with us. Russ Breedy, as always, on the PA. And Jake Ayler, producer, engineer, scorekeeper, do it all. If you're ready here today's game two starting lineups, if you weren't with us for game one, Manchester fresh off a 13-2 victory, winning the first two games of the series. The Lions are trying to salvage game three here. If they don't win this one, it could get very interesting as we go down the stretch into next weekend. Leading off for Manchester will be number one, Austin Knowles in right field. Batting second, number 8, the left fielder, Mitchell Baker. Batting third, number 45, the designated hitter, Joel Kennedy. Batting fourth, number 26, the catcher, Gavin Gleason. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 13, Rocco Haynes. Batting sixth, number 35, the third baseman, Ian Knuckles. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 33, Vion Mariani. Batting eighth, number 15, the center fielder, Michael Diekerman. Batting ninth, at first base, number 44, Garrett Bach. And on the mound, number 20, Jackson Toder. Toder comes into the game with a 2-3 record, 6.08 ERA, 37 innings, 50 hits, 14 walks, and 18 strikeouts. For your Lions, Anton Meir leading it off in right, Jake Lawson at second, Ethan Mason at third, Kevin Schaff at short, Andrew Clements over at first, Jackson Gutzweiler batting sixth, catching, Brennan Martin, the designated hitter, Matt Brandkamp in center, Jordan Harley in left, and freshman Matt Fry on the mound. We'll get you some stats on Matt here. Matt is 3-1 on the year. It's his second start. He's relieved in 9 other appearances. 3-1 in 32 1/3, 30 hits, 16 earned runs, 14 walks, 24 strikeouts, a 4.45 ERA, and opponent's batting average 240. So we're getting ready to get this started. Boy, do we need a really good start from Matt. We need to stop these Manchester bats. They've been really hot these first couple of ball games, especially late innings yesterday and then really all game today. So we're going to have first pitch at 2:43. And there's a fastball in there called strike. Aaron Ratchlow behind the plate. And on the bases, Tom Van Wert. They're flip-flopping. The Lions do have the shift on. Pitch, that's a breaking ball, swung on a miss. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. That swung on and grounded to short. Schaff with the backhand. He's got to get rid of it. Throws to first. Clements makes the tag. The throw is a little offline to record the first out. So Knowles will be retired 6-3. That'll bring up Mitchell Baker. Mitchell in game one had a bunt single, sacrifice fly, and a double, scored 3 runs. So he's coming off a nice ball game. Also had a bunt single, so really nice job by him. Fry delivers, fastball just down, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Matt, a right-handed pitcher out of Western Brown High School. That swung on and lifted towards right. Routine for Anton Meir. He will make the catch for out number 2. So Mr. Fry off to a good start.
Number 45, Joel Kennedy.
That'll bring up Joel Kennedy. He's the designated hitter this game. And last game he had a couple base hits. Scored 3 runs. Again, the shift is on. Curveball right in there for a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch, another breaking ball, beauty, just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fry delivers, fastball, that's chopped towards third. Mason comes and gets it. He'll make the throw across the diamond. Great start by Matt Fry. 3 up and 3 down for Manchester in the first. Manchester, nothing. Mount St. Joe coming to bat on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the first. Right-hander Jackson Toter, kind of a sidearm righty, finishing his warm-ups. Anton Meir will step in. Anton in game one was 1 for 4. Comes into this game hitting .359. Toter getting ready, toes the rubber. And his first pitch to Meir. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch that's grounded up the middle, a base hit. Meir starts the game off with a single to center. We'll have to check on that, but I believe his hitting streak's up to 12 or 13.
Number 27, Jake Lawson.
Jake steps in hitting .275. Game one, he was 1 for 2 with a bunt single and an RBI, a couple of walks. So let's see how quick he is to the plate. He does have a slide step. Jake hits it into left field. Mitchell, the left fielder's over. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Again, it's going to be tough to run on these Manchester pitchers and catchers because they do a nice job with their slide step. Ethan Mason at third this game. Ethan hitting .286 on the year. These are updated after game 1. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. Meir trying to get the jump. That's ball 2 outside, 2 balls, no strikes. On deck, Kevin Schaff in the 4 hole here for game number 2. Stretch, Meir with his lead. A little bit of a higher leg kick. That's ball 3, so being very careful with Ethan. 3 balls, no strikes. It's a situation where maybe he takes a strike and then on 3-1 Anton can take off. Let's see, 3-0, there's that strike. Let's see if Anton takes off on 3-1 here. If it's in there, Ethan's probably swinging. If it's not, it's ball 4 anyway. So Toter stretches. Anton with his lead. They're going to check him and throw back. I think Manchester's thinking the same thing I am. Stretch. Does not go. And that's ground in the hole into left field, a base hit. So the Lions with a couple base runners on here with 1 out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Kevin Schaff. Kevin in game number 1 did have he was 1 for 3. Kevin on the year hitting .287, now slowly raising that average, 13 doubles. Stretch, pitch, that swung on and lifted. Pretty good to right. Knowles back. Meir will tag at second. He'll come on over to third as Knowles makes the catch, gets the ball back in. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Clements. Andrew getting his first start in a while.
Number 21, Andrew Clements.
He did come into last game, struck out, but he's been swinging the bat very well. It's at .286, only 6 for 21 on the year, has a double and a home run. Pitch, swung on and missed. Fastball away, no balls, 1 strike. Jackson Gutzweiler on deck. Stretch, pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if the Lions do anything here on offense. Try to make something happen. Delay steal, got good speed on third, decent speed on first. Does not go. Now there's the delay steal, and they're just going to let him steal second. So that's a good call by the Lions. Now you got 2 in scoring position. A base hit could make it 2-0 right out of the chute. pitch. That's a change, rolled over to second. Mariani up with it. He'll throw Clemens out. So the Lions threaten, do not score, get a couple base hits, but don't score. We're through one complete here in game number 2. Mount St. Joe nothing, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the top of the second. Leading off will be Gavin Gleason. Matt Fry had a 1-2-3 inning at the top of the first. No scores. Manchester bats in the top of the second. Fry's first pitch, a curve, drops right in there for called strike 1. Gleason in game number 1 had a couple of triples. Really nice game. There's a called strike 2. Nice pitch. He's asking home plate umpire Ann Ratchliff was swinging or called. I think it was both. 0-2, fastball jammed him, ground ball to Lawson at second. Jake up with it. He'll throw on to Clemens at first for out number 1. Rocco Haynes steps in, the shortstop, the winning pitcher in game number 1. First game he was 1 for 5, but had to have a triple and scored a run. Fry delivers, curveball, bounce to third. Mason up with it. He'll throw it across to Clemens for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. It'll bring up Ian Knuckles. Knuckles in game number 1 was 0 for 5. First pitch, a fastball, high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Outfield pretty much straight away again. Brandkamp shading a little bit towards left. Ball 2 low, 2 balls, no strikes. Curve, down low, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Fry working quickly. There's a strike right in there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Kicks and fires. Fastball fouled back. So the count runs full. Matt battling back. Curveball swung on it, hit pretty good to center field. Brandkamp back a few steps. He will make the catch. And Manchester goes 3 up, 3 down. We're in the middle of the second. Manchester nothing, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the second. Jackson Gutzweiler will lead it off. Jackson coming in, hitting .333 on the season, really having a good offensive year. Pitch, that's ball one outside. Toter. Pitch, that's high, ball two. We apologize for the static. We're doing the best we can, but that's just going to be tough to get rid of. So hang with us. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's swung on and grounded into left field, a base hit into left center. Another hit for Jackson Gutzweiler. Shortstop Haynes made a valiant effort but couldn't quite come up with it. Stepped on his own glove, so that's a leadoff single for Gutzweiler. It'll bring up Brendan Martin, the first baseman. Brennan coming in hitting .252, team leading 38 RBIs. Pitch, off speed, swung on and missed, strike one. Pitch, inside, ball one. One ball, 1 strike. Producer engineer Jake Ayler working on it to try to get it fixed, but probably stuck with it. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Martin. Lines with the leadoff hitter on a Gutzweiler single. Brandcamp on deck. Pitch. That's swung on. That's trouble. Ground ball to set. Well, they're going to have to throw him out. I thought maybe they could turn 2 on that, but the second baseman Mariani took the sure out, so it is a productive out. They'll move the runner up. They'll bring up Matt Brandcamp. Matt in game 1 flied out to right and struck out swinging, and flied out to right. So he's 0 for 3. Did homer last night. Gutzweiler, nobody around him at second. That's a fastball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch pitch, that's swung on and grounded in the hole between short and second. Gutzweiler will come around to score as Coach Kittle waves him in, and the Lions take a 1-0 lead on a base hit and an RBI by Matt Brandcamp. So really playing him to pull. He kind of hit it up the middle between the shortstop and second base bag. Lions take a 1-0 lead. Harley steps in. First game walked and had a couple base hits. Jordan hitting a team-leading .380. Ball's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch, that's down and in, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Third baseman knuckles in, trying to take away the bunt. Center fielder Dierkerman over a little bit in right center. 2-0, grounded. Oh, nice play by the first baseman Bach, as he made a, the only way he makes that play is because he's left-handed. He'll throw on to get the force at second. So, boy, I thought that was through the hole for a base hit, but a really nice defensive play. So Brandcamp is out 3-6. That's 2 outs in the inning. It'll bring up leadoff hitter Anton Meir. Anton singled to center. First at bat to extend his hitting streak. Harley always a threat to steal. Ball 1 high. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, right-handed first baseman I don't think can make that play, but Bach, really nice play at first. And runner goes, pitches outside, throw to second. Harley is safe. So he's in scoring position as he gets his jump. So a 2-out hit will get us another run here. Stretch. Pitch to Anton. It's swung on and sliced to right field down the line. That's going to drop. That's going to be another. And now the ball is missed in right field by Knowles, and Anton will go all the way to third. So that'll be a single and a 2-base error on Knowles. So Anton's 2 for 2. Loss in the batter. Jake swings and hits it deep to right. Way back, way back. Knowles at the fence. He makes the catch. Wow. Thought that was maybe had a chance to get out of here. Jake really gave it a ride. The Lions do score a couple runs, though. On 3 hits, 1 Manchester error. We're through 2 complete. Mount St. Joe 2, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Back for the top of the third. Lions with a 2-0 lead here as Matt Fry begins his 3rd inning of work. Matt's been very pitch efficient so far. Just 18 pitches in 2 innings. 6 up, 6 down for Manchester, leading off Vian Mariani, second baseman. Shows bunt. There's a fastball right down Main Street for called strike 1. Mariani in game 1 had a couple base hits, was 2 for 4. 2 for 5. Pitch, curve, just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curve, that's down. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fry shakes off a sign. Now he's got what he wants. The 2-1 pitch, fastball, called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, curve, grounded to Mason at third. Up with it across the diamond. Oh, wild throw, and Clements had to come off the base. So that'll be a throwing error on Ethan Mason. That'll bring up Diekerman. First game, he had a couple base hits and a walk. Pitch shows bunt, pops it up. Mason calls it. He'll make the catch, so that'll P5. Foul out bunt. So the Lions catch a break there. Pitch to Bach, who did not play in game number 1, but made an outstanding defensive play last inning to rob Jordan Harley of looked like a sure hit. That's outside, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. That's driven to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Manchester threatening now with a couple runners on and one out. Fox singles to center. That'll bring up Knowles, the right fielder, who grounded to short his first at bat. Pitch. That stays up. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Shakes off a sign. Pitch. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Game number 2. Manchester's won the first 2 games of the series. Last night, 10-8. Game number 1 here turned into a rout, 13-2 in 7 innings. Lions trying to salvage 1 game of this, and if they can get this one, they'll still be in pretty good shape as we go into next weekend with 4 more games left of the regular season. Pitch, way outside. Gutzweiler can't handle it, so the runners will move up. That'll be a wild pitch. The tying run at second base. The shift is on. Jake Lawson. In last game, he did hit a ball right to Jake, right behind the base. Fry shakes off a sign. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball down. 3 balls, no strikes. So Matt running into a little trouble here in the 3rd. 3 balls, 1 strike. They did have a foul ball in there. My apologies. Pickoff's on. They got a shot, and they got him. They picked him off at second. Nice call by the Lion dugout. Great execution by Matt Fry and Jake Lawson. Big, big out there. So 2 outs now with a runner on 3rd. Very nice job there by the Lions. That's still going to go out of the stretch. 3-1. Curveball low and outside. So that's ball 4, 1st and 3rd. You got to look for Knowles to potentially run here to try to get himself in scoring position. Baker's to the plate. He flied out to right. His first at bat. Lions will have to call 1st and 3rd defense here. Stretch. Pitch. That's fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. It's lightened up a little bit here. No sun, but boy, about an hour or so, it got a little bit darker. Drizzled a little bit. I think a couple of the umbrellas came out, but now I think we're in good shape here as we try to complete this 3-game series. He'll throw to 1st. Knowles gets back easy. I do expect him to run at some point during this at bat. Shakes off a couple signs. Pitch, fastball, grounded to shaft at short. He'll flip it to Lawson, and the Lions avoid any damage. For Manchester in the 3rd, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base. We're in the middle of 3rd. Mount St. Joe 2, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. back for the bottom of the third. Ethan Mason will lead it off for the Lions. Ethan, first at bat, singled through the left side and had a stolen base. Toter, that's swung on and popped up down the left field line. The left fielder over. And Mitchell makes the catch. Misjudged it a little bit, but one pitch, one out. Kevin in the first inning flied out to right. Be followed by Andrew Clements, the first baseman. Lions lead at 2-0. Pitch. Fastball outside corner, called strike one. Kevin, as I said, is the team leader in doubles. Whoa. Went behind him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Almost one of them Bull Durham things. Hit the bull or whatever. He just lost that one, got out. Pitch, that swung on the ground. Up the middle for a base hit. So Kevin Schaff with a 1-out single. They'll bring up first baseman Andrew Clements. Andrew getting the start, grounded out to second, his first at bat. So we talked in the first game, it's not a must win, but boy, clearly this is a huge swing game as the Lions are trying to get close to clinching a spot. Coming into the series, 1 win would clinch basically a tie. They would clearly lose the tiebreak to Manchester because they'll have 2 wins, and that's fouled off. But boy, this is a big swing game. Manchester really has to have it. No balls, 1 strike. Center fielder Dierkman playing a little bit towards right center. Pitch, that's fouled off. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Tell you one thing about the Manchester pitchers, they work very fast, they get it and go. Don't have to worry about any pitch clock violations with them. Schaff with his lead off first. Pitch swung on and popped to left field. Mitchell over, he's under it. He will make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Jackson Gutzweiler. Jackson singled and scored last inning on a 2-run mount second inning. Stretch. Pitch. That swung on and pulled foul at third. Coach Kittle in the third base box. Coach Miller in the first base box for the Lions. No balls, 1 strike. Stretch. Pitch, that's low and out, ball 1. Gleason thought about uncorking it down to first, but thought better of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Stretch, pitch, way outside. That's gets away from Gleason. That'll be a wild pitch as Schaff will get down into scoring position with 2 outs. So a 2-out hit here could give us another run. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch, swung on and drilled to left center field. On his horse, Dierkman can't get it. Bounces up against the fence. Gutzweiler goes to second. He's going to round. He's going to try to make third, and he's going to make it with a sliding triple. Jackson Gutzweiler continues to swing the bat. Very, very hot. Now he's over the 333 mark, so the Lions take a 3-0 lead. Big 2-out hit there by Jackson. That swung on and ground into right field, a base hit. Big 2-out hits by Gutzweiler and Martin to give the Lions a 4-0 lead. Coach Weiler scores his second run of the game. Pitch. That's down low to Matt Brandkamp. Matt singled his first at bat. Martin with a short lead, not really a threat to steal. Pitch, way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So it looks like Manchester's got double barrel action down there. Looks like 2 right-handers throwing. I would think Coach Espeset's looking at this as kind of a must-win. That's swung on and driven to right center field. That's going to get in the gap, up against the wall. They're going to wave Martin around. Boy, this is going to be tough. He's chucking it, and he's going to get home, and it's a 5-0 game. As Brennan looks like he may need a little oxygen. But that's big 2-out hit again by Matt Brandkamp, and that makes it 5-0. Good to see Matt Brandkamp delivered on senior day as he went the opposite field there. Coach Espeset's going to walk to the mound, probably make a change. We'll be back to tell you about it in just a minute. And Coach Espeset is going to stick with Toter. Keep thinking of the old left-hander from the St. Louis Cardinals, John Tudor. So Matt, scoring position. That'll bring up Jordan Harley, who was robbed by first baseman Bach in his last at-bat, but did get on and he's going to show bunt. Not really fond of that play, but he's going to probably beat that out, and he does. So that'll be a bunt single. And Matt Brandkamp advances to third. Typically, I love bunting for a hit, but you know, with a man on second, 2 outs, want to drive him in. But he's handing it over to Anton Meir, who's a hot hitter. He's 2 for 2 so far. Ball up. I think Jordan needs to steal here really on the first pitch. They're not going to even throw it through. Second baseman Mariani's way over, and so is the shortstop Haynes. I would just take second here, so he needs to go ahead and get down there. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. On deck, Jake Lawson, who just missed hitting one out of here his last at bat. I would think that Toter's on a very short leash here. Come on, Jordan, get down there. Let's go. Big leg kick. Ball 3. Well, now he's not going to run on 3-0. They're going to take here. So 3 balls, no strikes. There is no chance they're going to throw this ball through with the way the infielders are set up. 3-0, that's a strike. So 3-1, let's go, Jordan. Take off. Any ball in the gap, he'll score then with good speed. 3-1, does not go. That swung on and drilled to left. That's a fair ball. Harley will go to third, and he is going to be safe with the belly whop. Meir will have a double, but that's one of them. If he steals second, well, that's another run for us. Nonetheless, a double down the left field line. Another RBI. And now Coach Espeset is going to make the walk to the mound. He will make a change, and we'll be back to give you the change in just a minute.
Pitching for Manchester, number 24, Brett Waitman.
New Manchester pitcher is number 24, Brett Waithan. Brett on the year is 1-3. He has started 4 games. This will be his 10th appearance. In 25 innings, he's allowed 44 hits, 26 earned runs, 12 walks, 9 strikeouts, and opponents are hitting .379 against him. So Jake Lawson will be the first batter to face him. He's about finished with his warm-ups. Brett is a junior from Norwell High School in Ocean, Indiana. Coach Miller with the unorthodox walking across the field. Normally you don't see that from a coach in the middle of an inning, but just saw it. So Jake Lawson, who just missed a home run his last at bat, will step in. 2 more runners in scoring position here. Lions lead at 6-0. They bat in the home third. Stretch. Pitch. That swung on and popped, foul, and out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Waithan, a right-handed, throws from the right side. Toes it up from the first base side of the dugout, or the pitching mound. Pitch, that swung on and looped towards right center. That might get down, and it did. That'll score 2 more runs, so the throw's wild, but it's backed up. It's a funny game. He hits one to the wall. They catch it. He gets a bloop for 2 RBIs. The Lions have batted around. They now lead at 8-0. Ethan is flied out, or singled and flied out. Pitch is grounded to third, backhanded. Third baseman with a cannon across. His knuckles throws out Mason, but the damage is done for the Lions. They score 5 runs, 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Or is it 7? Well, anyway, a lot of runs. We lead 8-0 after 3 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network.
On the mound in the bottom of the third, 6 runs on 6 hits. Scored with 3 complete innings of play. Mount St. Joe 8, Manchester 0.
Yeah.
We're back for the top of the 4th. Lions lead at 8-0. Joel Kennedy will step in to face Matt Fry. Matt threw 3 innings. Has only thrown 33 pitches, allowed a hit and walked 1. First pitch is a ball inside on a breaking ball. Second pitch fouled off to the Lion dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shift is on. Lawson on the other side of second. Curveball stays high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outfield pretty deep and straight away. Shakes off the sign. Pitches, fastball swung on a pop foul. Down the right field line. And nobody can get to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gotta wait for your fielders to get ready here. Muir had a long way to go. He really never had a shot at it. Clemens was the only one with a shot and really couldn't get too close. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lawson now on the outfield grass. That stays high, full count. Full count pitch, curveball, ground to the shaft at short. He's up with it. He'll make the throw across to Clemens for out number 1. Kevin, you know, it was a routine ball, but he continues to play an outstanding shortstop. 1 out, Gavin Gleason will step in the catcher. He grounded Lawson his first at bat. Gleason in game number 1 had a couple of triples, as we mentioned. Pitch, fastball, just away, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch, curveball, drops right in there, a beauty. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fry pitching backwards there, looking for a fastball. He got the curve. 1-1, another breaking ball, called strike 2. Lions celebrating senior day for their 6 seniors, and game 1 didn't go our way, but game 2 right now leading at 8-0 in the 4th. Pitch, fastball in the hands, a really good pitch. Mason cannot make the play. We're going to call that an error on the third baseman. It was a slow roller, but went off his glove. The runner doesn't run very well. So 1 out, runner on first. Haynes grounded to third, his first at bat. That's Mason's 2nd error of the game. Pitch, that's swung on and lifted down the right field line. That's foul ball. Again, plenty of territory of open room here at Midland Field. The foul territory is about as big as you'll see almost anywhere. I know in Major League Baseball, Oakland has a tremendous amount of foul territory, but boy, here there is a lot. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch, that swung on and popped up. Chasing, and it's going to land again in play, but cannot get to make the play, either Clements or catcher Gutzweiler. No balls, 2 strikes. Just didn't hang up long enough for one of the guys to get over and make the play. Got a softball score. Looks like we're leading 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 favor the Lions. Looking for the sweep. That'd be a big sweep for the Lady Lions. 0-2 delivery. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. Nice job by Gutzweiler to keep it in front. Again, as we've mentioned, line catchers have done an outstanding job this season, blocking pitches, not letting runners advance. The pitcher has the confidence, know he can bounce one, knowing the runner in all probability won't be able to advance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Do have an arm loosening up for Manchester. Pitch, fastball, that's drilled to center. Brandkamp back, and he'll make the catch a couple feet short of the warning track. So allowed out there by Haynes, but Brandkamp up to the task to make the catch for the 2nd out. That'll bring up Ian Knuckles, the 3rd baseman. He flied out to center his first at bat. First game, Ian was hitless, so he's hitless on the day. Stretch. Pitch that swung on and popped up, shallow right, mirror in, and he will make the catch to end the inning. So Manchester, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We're in the middle of the 4th. Mount St. Joe 8, Midland nothing, or Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network.
They're leading 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd with runners on first and third and nobody out.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Leading it off will be shortstop Kevin Schaff. Kevin has fly to right, singled and scored in the 6th-run 3rd. Pitch swung on and fouled at the plate. Wathen throws out of the stretch. He's back for his 2nd inning of work. Sun coming out a little here. It was overcast an hour or so ago. Look, we got a few sprinkles, and now the sun's pretty much out. Very nice day. Pitch. Oh, that hit Kevin. He'll get his base. So that's a good start to the Lion 4th. Bring up Andrew Clements. Andrews rolled to second, fly to left. 0-2. On deck, Jackson Gutzweiler, who singled and tripled. Schaff, pretty good lead at first. First pitch outside ball, and the Manchester pitchers do a nice job with the slide step. It's just really difficult to run on them. Don't have the watch on them, but they're probably 1-1, you know, right in that vicinity of the plate. They're pretty quick. Pitch, that's fouled. The plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And I get confirmation. It is 1-1. Stretch. Check him and throw to first. Kevin dives back safely. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good lead at first. Delivers. That's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Coach Kittle flashing signs at third. Pitch that swung on and fouled. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Third baseman Knuckles about even with the base now. He's backed up a step or 2. Outfield deep and right and center, medium depth and left. Stretch. 2-2. That swung on and missed, strike 3. It's out number 1. Bring up Jackson Gutzweiler. As I mentioned, singled and scored, tripled and scored. He's 2 for 2. Pitch is fouled away. balls, 1 strike. Guts came into the doubleheader hitting .333, so that averages only went up. Probably up around the .350 mark. Stretch, pitch, called strike 2 outside corner, nice pitch there. No balls, 2 strikes. Shaft with his lead. The 0-2, swung on and missed, high fastball, got him, nice pitch there. By Wathen. So second strike, strikeout. Brennan Martin steps in. He was part of that entourage that had those big 2-out hits last inning. He grounded to second, then singled through the right side and scored. Last inning, he's 1 for 2. Stretch, pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Up and out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield deep all around. Knuckles deep at third. Outfield pretty deep and right and center. Straight away and left. Pitch. That's down, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lions scheduled the rest of the way. They're at Wilmington Monday for a non-conference game. They're going to play UC Claremont on the road Wednesday for a JV game. Next Friday, pitch is swung on and fouled. They'll play Anderson at Xavier. Their last 2 home games of the year, starting time at 1 o'clock on Friday. They'll be off Saturday, then they'll travel down to Transylvania to finish up the regular season on Sunday for a doubleheader. So the regular season is winding down. Stretch. 2-2 pitch. He went, tried to hold up, but he couldn't hold up. So he ends up striking out the sides. The Lions pick up a base runner, do not score. We're through 4 complete. Mount St. Joe 8, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network.
With the Mount to the bottom of the 4th, no runs out, no hits. Score at the 4th of the innings of play. Mount St. Joe 8, the Manchester 0.
And we're back for the top of the 5th. Leading off of Vian Mariani. Reached on a throwing error in his last at bat. First pitch, a curve. Just missed. Backed up on him just a little bit. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch, fastball, just missed away. Matt thought he should have got one of those 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch, there's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the 5th, game number 2. Mount St. Joe leads 8-0. Pitch, breaking ball, that's fouled off down the right side, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Matt shakes off the sign. Now he's got what he wants. Fastball lined into right field, a base hit. So that's Manchester's second hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Dierkman, the center fielder. He tried to bunt his last at bat, fouled out. Ethan Mason made a nice running catch on it in foul territory. So the leadoff hitter is on. Short lead at first, stretch. That's swung on and fouled down the right field line. Well, that's actually going to be fair. Well, Beer makes the catch, and it is ruled a fair ball. He makes a nice running catch. Kind of had to turn his glove down to reach out to make the catch. So 1 out. So it looks like we're going to maybe have a pinch hitter. This will be Holly, who's been playing the last couple of games. Garrett's been at first, who's obviously an outstanding defensive player. And actually, you know, Bach had a really nice hit the last at bat. So they're going to pinch hit Holly here. Swings it from the right side. Pitch. That swung on and missed. Good fastball. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. One ball, 2 strikes. Fry. Delivers. Curveball swung on and missed. So the pinch hitter, Holly, goes down. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Austin Knowles. Austin's grounded short and walked. Shift is on, has been this whole series. Until they get 2 strikes on him, Jake will play on the other side of second. When they get 2 strikes, he'll maybe go a step or 2 on the other side. Curveball just missed. Boy, Matt's really been around the plate today. Boy, when he's missing, he's just missing. 1 ball, no strikes. Shakes off a couple signs. He's got what he wants. Pitch. Fastball. Again, just missing. 2 balls, no strikes. Takes a deep breath. Backs off the mound for a second. Now he's back on. He's got the sign he wants. Checks the runner. Boy. The base runner, Mariani, kind of was half asleep there, and he really didn't have a big lead, but got him, almost caught him napping. 2 balls, no strikes. Stretch. Curveball stays high. Boy, he's thinking one of those 3 got to be strikes, don't they? But they're saying no. So 3 balls, no strikes. I would assume Knowles will be taking here. They're down a bunch of runs. Knowles with a little bit of an open stance. 3-0 delivery. That's way high, ball 4. So Manchester with a couple guys on with 2 outs. Knowles' second walk of the game. Baker is flied out to right, grounded into a fielder's choice. Hit to Kevin Schaff. Kevin, one of the seniors being honored here today. Only here 2 years, but he made quite an impact. He's played a really, really good shortstop. Hit well, too. Pitch. Ball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Now, Knowles with a pretty big lead over there at first. We could potentially see a back pit coming here at some point. They haven't shown it to Manchester yet all series. shorten it up a little bit. There's a curve, drops in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he was taken all the way. Now that lead's a little bigger this time. Pitch, swung on and lifted to right. Anton Mir in his tracks. He will make the catch for the 3rd out. So Manchester does not score in the 5th. They do get a hit, leave a couple. We're in the middle of the 5th. Mount St. Joe 8, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network.
For Manchester, top of the 5th. No runs on 1 hit.
And we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Quick update from the softball field. Lions lead 1-0, bottom of the 4th. Trying to sweep that doubleheader. They have 1st and 3rd 2 outs. If you're interested in that game, like I said, get your second computer out. Tune that one in. The Lady Lions try to get the sweep and be in 3rd place all by themselves as we come down the home stretch of this season. Leading off for the Lions in the 5th will be Matt Brandkamp. Matt, 2 for 2. Last at bat, that big 2-out double. Get a couple RBIs. Jordan Harley on deck. That's up and in. Wathen back. He's thrown, what's his 3rd inning of work? An inning of 3rd. 17 pitches, just 1 hit. 3 strikeouts, struck out the side last inning. Pitch, ooh, inside. Matt says it hit him, and he said the umpire, Aaron, agrees with him. So Matt's a leadoff hitter. Gets on base. We'll bring up Jordan Harley, and wouldn't be surprising if Jordan's potentially bunting for a hit here. Coach Kittle flashing the signs. 3rd baseman Knuckles is in. Pitch. He does not show bunt. Ball 1 outside. 2nd baseman Mariani was trying to get over to first a little quick to cover the bunt. That's a called strike. Pitch, swung on and missed. So the defensive change for Manchester. Holly stayed in the game and went to 2nd, and the 2nd baseman Mariani moved over to 1st. Pitch, that's kind of tried to check a swing, kind of half swung at it and fouled it off. I think he's kind of like thinking, what am I doing up here? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Didn't really check his swing, but kind of took a half swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brandkamp with his lead. Pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. So that's the 1st out of the inning. Anton Mir. Anton is 3 for 3. Couple RBIs, scored a run, so really swinging it well today. Stretch. Pitch, called strike. No balls, one strike. Kind of taps himself with the bat on the helmet thinking, why wasn't I swinging at that one? Stretch. Pitch, that swung on and bounced to second. Backing up on it, he'll make the force at second, the relay back to first. He's safe. So Anton will ground into a fielder's choice. Jake had a base hit his last time at bat. Big 2-out, 2 RBI situation. Anton does not go. He pitches down low, ball 1. As we said, Mariana has moved over to first base. Holly at second. Pitch, that swung on and rounds to second. Backing up on Holly, thought he had a shot to beat it up after he beat it out, had to back up on it, but he throws lost and out. That'll go out 4-3. So the Lions, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We're through 5, leading 8-0 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Back for the top of the 6th. In 5 innings of work, Matt Fry, 65 pitches, 2 hits allowed, a couple walks, and only 1 strikeout, but that's okay. Been very pitch efficient. Joel Kennedy steps in. The DH is grounded the 3rd and grounded is short. Curveball stays up and out. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Jake Lawson on the other side of second base. Shakes off a couple signs, now gets what he wants. Fastball swung on and lifted high to right. Mirror underneath, and he makes the grab. Out number 1. I'm not a big fan of the one-handed catches, but as long as you catch it, I guess that's all that matters. Bring up Gavin Gleason, the catcher. He's 0 for 2. Thrilled to have Coach Tom Keefe in the booth with us, a longtime Los Angeles Dodgers scout, friend of the program. Ball inside, longtime swimming coach at St. Xavier High School also, that's won, I don't know how many state championships in a row, or quite a few. They have a heck of a program there. That's ball 2 inside, and congratulations to them on another state title. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Curve down 3-0. Not a big fan of that pitch. 2-0, you're with a big lead, you want to come right at him. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch, that's inside, that's a 4-pitch walk. So Gleason's a 1-out base runner. Haynes is grounded to short, or 3rd, and fly to center. Pitch. It's down low. Ball one. 1 ball, no strike. Pitch. Fastball right in there. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, curve, that's grounded in the hole in the left field, a base hit. And again, playing double play depth. Might have been a routine grounder to short, but pinch in the middle a little bit there. So they have 2 on and 1 out. Knuckles is fly to center, fly to right. Manchester putting together a little bit of a threat here in the 6th. Pitch, curve, stays high. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. No movement in the line bullpen as of yet. One ball, no strikes. Pitch, that's chopped. Foul at the plate. 1 and 1. Ball, 1 strike. Runners take their lead. Fastball fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That shakes off the sign. Stretch. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there from Matt. His Knuckles chased a high fastball. 2 out now. Score. There's the pickoff on again. This time not as close. Score from the softball field. Lions hanging on to a. Now I've just been informed they're ahead 2-0 now in the bottom of the 5th. So they just scored another run. It was 1-0. They've tacked on another one, so it's 2-0. We'll keep you updated. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. That's good news from River Road. Pitch, curve, drops right in there for a called strike. Mariani now at first base, reached on a throwing error and singled to right. Runners get their lead. Pitch, stays upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mason deep at 3rd. I'd like to see Clements get a little bit deeper at 1st. Lawson and Shaft basically starting on the outfield grass. Pitch, good fastball on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fry in command here. Matt takes a deep breath, looks in for his sign. Long look in, he's got what he wants. The set, pitch, inside, kind of dropped down a little bit there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Delivery, want to make it happen here. Fastball swung on and fouled off. Count remains 2-2. We got deuces wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be off on the swing. Mariani trying to keep the Manchester 6th alive. 2-2, curve that stays high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Matt upset with himself a little bit there. Tried to overthrow that one. So the runners will get an early start here. Full count, 2 outs. Again, no movement in the Lion bullpen at all. Shakes off the sign. Now he's got what he wants. Payoff pitch, fastball that's fouled off. Mariani doing a nice job fouling some tough pitches off. Good battle going on here between number 3 and Mariani, number 33. Now paper rolls on the field. Umpire Aaron Ratchlow picks it up, puts it in his pocket. Lions now lead it 3-0 on River Road. Full count, 2 outs. Payoff coming. Curveball swung on and hit the right center. Meir on his horse, and he makes a running catch. The Lions avoid possible disaster there. It looked like it could get up the gap, but Anton Meir with the closing speed makes the catch. So for Manchester in the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We're in the middle of the 6th. Mount St. Joe 8, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Back for the bottom of the 6th. Leading it off will be Ethan Mason. Ethan's 1 for 3. Lions lead 4-0. The Lady Lions down at River Road still batting in the bottom of the 5th. Again, looking for the sweep on senior day for them also. First pitch, Mason swings and hits it to right. Knowles in a couple of steps. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Bring up Kevin Schaff. He's flied to right, singled up the middle and scored, and was hit by the pitch. So Wathen, in 2 1/3 innings, has only thrown 22 pitches, so he's been around the plate, allowed the 1 hit, struck out 4. So he's done a nice job. Pitch, that's a called strike at the knees, and the crowd's letting him hear it. They didn't think that was above the knees, but nonetheless, no balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. That's up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're watching on the stream, you'll see way out in center field. Little kid's game. Looks like it's about 8 or 9 years old, maybe even younger. Way out in center field there. Pitch swung on and fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, Wathen was in a stretch there, and Kevin wasn't quite ready, and so umpire Aaron Ratchlow grants him time. He's doing it again. Yeah, now Wathen says, my bad, I'll wait for him to get in the box. Like I said, these Manchester pitchers like to quit and work fast. 1 and 2. Pitch, swung on and fouled. Kevin remains alive here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch, the 1-2. That's high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Andrew Clements. Stretch that's fouled down the third base line, down the left field line. Past Coach Kittle. Again, as I said, if you weren't with us for game 1, the first time you've watched the game from Midland Field, their infield is all turf. The outfield is grass. Pitch is up and in, ball 3. Quite a few facilities are using that model now to keep down the cost. It's basically, if you can keep your infield dry, you got a chance to play, unless it's just the outfield is a swamp. So full count, we'll have a payoff pitch. That's swung on and lifted towards center field. Dierkman comes in a couple steps and make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up first baseman Andrew Clements, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Grounded to second, fly to left, struck out swinging. Andrew getting a start game number 2 at first base. That's swung on and grounded to second. Up with it, Holly. He'll throw over to Mariana to retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down for the Mount. We're through 6 complete. Mount St. Joe 8, Manchester nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the top of the 7th. Matt Fry back for his 7th inning work. He's at 86 pitches so far. First pitch a called strike, and the Lions now lead at 5-0 on River Road. So looking pretty good down there. First pitch to Dierkman. Called strike. He's fouled out trying to bunt, and he's flied out to right. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lions trying to salvage the 3rd game of this 3-game series. Pitch is swung on and fouled. And again, we talk realistically, you want to win all 3, but if they won 1, that puts them in pretty good position. The only way Manchester could catch them then would be to sweep their 4 games next weekend and the Lions to lose all 4. So the magic number would be 1. Fouled off because Manchester could theoretically tie them and then have the tiebreaker by winning 2 out of the 3. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So while this wasn't must win, it's pretty doggone important. 1-2, curve, swung on and missed. Matt Fry really on his game today, only his second strikeout, but boy, has he been around the plate. Jared Holly comes up. He came in as a pinch hitter in the 5th and struck out swinging. He pitched game number 1 of the series last night. First pitch is a ball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch, curve, that's line to left field, a base hit. Over to cut it out is Harley, and Holly is with pretty good speed is going to coast into second with a stand-up double. So Holly with a double along the left field line. That'll bring up Austin Knowles, the right fielder. Looks like there's a little bit of shuffling down the line bullpen. Looks like Caden Morris, who I affectionately call Tim Lincecum, like a look-alike. He's starting to throw a little bit. Austin Knowles has grounded a short and walked a couple times. Pitch, way outside, ball 1. Matt, that was his 91st pitch of the game, so he's getting close to the end. This is about as long as he's went all year. He had another game against Bluffton. I believe he went into the 7th or 8th inning, but this is about where he hit his wall. Shift is on. That's down low. 2 balls, no strikes. And again, as you get tired, the velocity, yeah, it will go down a little bit. Typically, you lose command. And right now, he's down 2 balls, no strikes. Holly with a short lead off second. Lawson on the other side of second. He's not going to go anywhere. Pitch, that's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. At this point, you're trying to cut down outs. Two balls, 1 strike. Stretch. Fastball stays up. 3 balls, 1 strike. Knowles with a pretty good eye in there. You don't see him swinging at too many bad pitches. 3 balls, 1 strike. I guess he's going to take all the way. I don't know. He's kind of just messing around in there. No, he does swing and hits it through the left side for a base hit. Harley up with it. He'll throw to the cutoff man Mason, so they have something cooking here. 1st and 3rd with 1 out. One of them situations where you just want to have a little damage control. Coach Doris is going to go to the mound to talk to him, and we'll be back in just a minute. So Coach Doris returns to the dugout. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Matt has thrown 97 pitches, so he's pretty much towards the end. Mitchell Baker's fly to right, grounded a fielder's choice, then fly to right again. Stretch, pitch that swung on and fouled. No balls, 1 strike. Stretch. Pitch that swung on and lifted down the right field line. Foul. So Matt quickly gets ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. So Matt really could use a K here. Stretch. The 0-2, fastball swung on and driven to center field. Matt broke in, now he breaks back. and he'll make the catch. That's a long sacrifice fly, but the Lions will take that. Trading out for a run there. Manchester does get on the board, but it's the second out of the inning.
Number 45, Taylor Penny.
So that's the first run Matt's allowed. Kennedy's 0 for 3 on the day, but he's a very, very dangerous hitter. Fry at exactly 100 pitches. Stretch, that swung on and drilled to left, and that is a foul ball. It was a hanging curve middle half, and he turned on it, hit it hard. Out of here, but foul. So I'm kind of starting to think this is probably Matt's last batter, one way or the other would be my guess. Caden Morris again warming up in the bullpen. Lions lead at 8-1. Don't throw him that pitch again. Stretch, pitch, curve, stayed outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch, Knowles is leaning, does not go. That swung on a line drive to Harley, and he traps it for a base hit. Nice effort there. Maybe he might have hurt himself a little bit here. Let's see. Was he just upset with himself? Maybe knocked the wind out of him a little bit. That's a base hit. Maybe playing just a little bit too deep. But a line drive shot. That'll bring up Gleason. First pitch is up, ball 1. Stretch. Pitch. It's up. Pitch, curveball swung on and hit the center field. Brandkamp back a couple steps. Now he comes in. He'll make the catch to retire the sides. So it's 7th inning stretch here at Midland Field. Manchester with a run on a couple of hits, 3 hits. We lead 8-1 in the middle of the 7th on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Back for the bottom of the 7th. Just had the rendition of the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. For the Lions, it'll be Jackson Gutzweiler, Brennan Martin, and Matt Brandkamp. Jackson on the day singled to left center and scored, tripled to left center, struck out swinging. Manchester, a couple arms warming up in the bullpen just in case Waffen runs into trouble. That's up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brandon steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Had that big 2-out hit in the bottom of the 3rd. Strike. Going to step away for a quick bathroom break. We'll be right back. The stream will still be going.
Brent Martin fouls that one off. Stepping up the left fielder, Jordan Harley. Nice pitch on the outside corner for strike 1, but that's a good take by Harley. Ground ball to second, he fields it, flips it for the easy one to get the force, and that's 3rd out of the inning. Second. No balls, 1 strike on the batter here. See if he can take advantage of this second life. Looks like he's under it for the 3rd out of the inning. Mitchell making that catch. We'll be back. That's 7 complete. The Lions still lead 8-1.
And a new Lion pitcher will be Cade Morris in relief of Matt Fry. Matt was outstanding. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Again, boy, if the Lions needed a great starting effort out of him, they sure got it. In a game they, again, not a must-win, but a game they desperately needed and hope to win as we go into the top of the 8th. Some numbers on Morris. Caden is 3-4 in the season. This would be his 10th appearance. He's had 5 starts in 25 innings, only 21 hits, 11 walks, 16 earned runs, 12 strikeouts. Opponent's batting average .223. That's outstanding. 5.76 ERA is a little high. So we'll see what Aiden can do as he'll face Haynes, Knuckles, and Mariana in the Manchester 8th. Lions lead at 8-1. I want to thank Ryan Murray for jumping on and helping us out there in the last inning as I couldn't hold it anymore, folks. Had to get to the bathroom. So the shift is on here. Jake Lawson's on the other side of second. Pitch. First pitch is a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. We got all kind of help up here. Luke Legault, fresh off his Tommy John surgery. A bunch of people in the other room. That ball's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a team effort up here. Rocco Haynes has grounded out, flied out, and then singled in his last at bat. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pitch is lined into left center field. Brandcamp over, and Matt's going to make the grab for out number 1. So it was hit hard, but Matt covering the ground out there, getting a good jump, having a great game too. Matt has 3 hits and been hit by the pitch on 4 times, played an outstanding center field. Great to see Matt have this kind of day on his senior day. Knuckles steps in, he's fly to center, fly to right, and struck out swinging. Morris delivers. That's a fastball right in there, called strike 1. Update from River Road. Lady Lions lead 5-1 in the 7th. Oh, it's a final. It's a final. That pitch is Ball down. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Lady Lions do get the sweep. Congrats to Beth Godderwitz, Ellie Buffenbarger, and the coaching staff and all the players on that doubleheader sweep on Senior Day. Kerr stays outside. That's a great memory for them. And now, like I said, they haven't clinched it, but third place is looking really good as we go forward here. So after a slow start in the league, the Lady Lions are getting it together. Good pitch. Oh, he's confused why that was a ball. That looked awful good. And again, there's a lot of times, not just for our pitchers, but the opponents. Sometimes you just make a great pitch and fool the umpire. I think that's what happened there. 3 balls, 1 strike, ground to the shaft. Kevin backhands, he throws. Got him. Again, an outstanding play by Kevin Schaff. I don't know what the Lions have planned there for next year at shortstop, but boy, they're going to miss him. Tremendous shortstop. Been playing that way all season. Bring up Mariani. Reached on a throwing error, single to right, and fly to right. So he's 1 for 3. Morris, first pitch just inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch, that's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. As we go forward, you know, next weekend, I'm sure Cade Morris will be a big part of their pitching plans next weekend. They will meet a 4-starter. There's a curve. Oh my goodness. Called a ball. Maybe I'm just too old. Maybe my eyesight's gone. That looked pretty doggone good. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. There's a called strike on a good fastball outside corner. But yeah, there'll be 2 against Anderson on Friday and then 2 at Transylvania on Sunday. I'm assuming Caden will probably get one of those starts. Pitch. Oh, just missed. Full count with a payoff. Nice discipline there by Mariani to lay off of that. Boy, that was one of them. Just hope they call it a ball. Often back out has been outstanding in relief. That's grounded towards short. Up with it, Haynes. He'll throw it across the diamond to Mariana for out number 1. It'll bring up senior Jake Lawson. Jake's fly to left, fly to right, hit a 2 RBI single in the 3rd and grounded the 2nd. Jake on senior day. Of course, the Lions do have another home tennis in the world. There's a fastball, good fastball for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Because with the Friday doubleheader starting at 1 for parents and people to get there at that early time would be tough. So trying to salvage the split. Oh, that was outside. Jake took a hack at it. No balls, 2 strikes. So the Lions had that big 6-run 3rd. Really haven't done anything against Wathen at all. He's been outstanding. Fastball fouled off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the line 8th. They lead at 8-1. Pretty deep and right and center for Jake. Pitch, that's outside, ball 1. Of course, back in the 2nd, Jake planted Knowles up against the right field fence. When it was, we thought it might have a chance to get out. Boy, he caught it right against the fence. Pitch, swung on and bounced foul on a breaking ball. Jake hanging in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lions looking for their 16th win of the year. That would be against 18 losses. They would go to 11-7 in the conference. Pitch is swung on and popped up foul and out of play. Lawson hanging in there. Two balls, 1 strike. Stretch. pitch. It's outside ball 3. So the line's looking for a 2-bout base runner. Kevin Schaff on deck. I'm sure Kevin would like another swing here on senior day. Ethan in a good hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. That's ball 4 down. So that's Wathen's first walk of the game. And, you know, he could be hitting the wall a little bit too. He's thrown 52 pitches. Actually, he's now thrown 56 pitches. So, but he's used to being used out of the bullpen. So we'll see how long they go with him. Fifth pitch, center. 1 for 3, and he has scored a run. Again, been outstanding at shortstop. This really the second half of the year, but boy, lately he's been playing a great shortstop. Pitch, that's a wild pitch. That'll get Ethan Mason to second, put him in scoring position. On deck is Andrew Clements. So really no steering or anything in the Manchester bullpen. There looks like they're going to stick with Wathen. Stretch, Mason with his leadoff second pitch. That's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, we apologize for the static. It's just not a whole lot we can do about it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, that's way outside ball 3. So, again, he could be getting a little tired. Command starting to go away. That's the first sign of fatigue. 3 balls, 1 strike. Kevin's hoping he can hit a mistake here and drive Ethan in for the 9th run of the game for the Lions. Stretch. Pitch. That swung on and base hit into left. Ethan for some reason held up. Now they can bring him. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh boy, we made a major mistake there. On a ball hit with 2 outs. So a little bit of a base running blunder there. Mitchell charged hard. With him going back, I still probably would have sent him. There's a base hit in the center field. It becomes irrelevant as Andrew Clements drives in the 9th run of the game. His first hit of the game. Nice sharp single up the middle. So that's Wathen's first run he's allowed. Extra base hit here could end this thing. We are playing 10-run rules, so if he finds the gap. Pitch, swung on and fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Brennan Martin. Tap foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners will be off on the swing. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Schaff with his lead at second. Pitch swung on and hit high to left field. Plenty playable. Mitchell will make the catch to end the inning. So the Lions do tack on a run on a couple base hits. They lead 2. We're through 8 complete here at Midland Field in Amelia, Ohio. Mount St. Joe 9, Manchester 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. getting a split of today's doubleheader and, maintaining, that really good opportunity to make the tournament. Cade Morris back for his second inning of work. Cade threw just 14 pitches in the first inning, looked really sharp. Derrickman is 0 for 3 this game. Pitch, curve stays high, 1 ball, 1 strike. So not a good start for the Lions in game 1, but looking to finish it off. And he does. Jake makes a nice play over to Clemens for out number 1. Always, even with a big lead, always like to get that first guy out just to not even let him think that they have any momentum here at all. So that'll bring up Holly. He came in the game as a pinch hitter in the 5th, struck out swinging, but then he doubled and down the left field line in the 7th, scored Manchester's only run. So he's 1 for 2. Morris, curveball stays high, 1 ball, no strikes. Kind of backed up on him there. On deck is Knowles, who's been a thorn on our side this weekend. He's a couple walks and a single this game. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Holly again was the starting pitcher last night. That's bounced into the hole. Kevin makes a great play, and but that's going to be an infield single. Just to roll over. Just happened to find the right spot there, and that happens sometimes. So that'll be an infield single. Holly's now 2 for 3. Single. He just lulls you to sleep in that batter's box. He doesn't even look like he's ready to swing, and then boom, all of a sudden it's a base hit. He's waving that bat around, and the shift is on. First pitch to curve, caught the outside corner, strike 1. Pitch, oh, it hit him. He dropped down and hit him, so runners are on first and second. Again, a big lead, but you don't want to be messing around like this. Give them any type of hope or any type of courage. So that's 2 on and 1 out. That'll bring up Mitchell Baker, the left fielder. Mitchell's fly to right, hit into a fielder's choice, flied out to right again, and then hit a long sacrifice fly to center field for their only run in the 7th. So, well, you want to put your foot down right here and make a stand, and don't give them any type of momentum at all. Stretch, pitch, that's swung on and grounded third. Mason can tag third. He'll throw to first. That's in the dirt, and it's a wild throw. That'll move the runners up, so that'll be a fielder's choice and an E5 throwing. Mason really struggling to throw the ball from third base to first base. So that's his 3rd error on the day, but the Lions do get the 2nd out there. And then both runners will advance on the throwing error. Could be a strike. Kennedy, a sophomore, so they got to see him 2 more years. Just outside, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sophomore from Monroe Central, Moreland, Indiana. When I used to coach, I'd cross those years off like, gosh, I'm finally done with this guy. I don't have to see him again. Then my luck, we'd play him in the tournament or something. But yeah, if you're Jeff Newman and the staff thinking we got to face this big, strong kid with power. So we're back to wrap it up. Lions win game 2, 9-1. Winning pitcher Matt Fry. Matt went 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, a run. Matt runs his, and they needed that shot in the arm. Matt runs his record to 4-1. Cade Morris, 2 really good quality innings, allowed 1 hit and no runs. The loser will be Toter, and his record drops to